Hi, this is Adam from the Truckers Club. In today's video, we will talk about a major problem with the trucking industry: pollution. Semi-trucks are the workhorses of the transportation industry, carrying goods across long distances and ensuring that our economy stays on track. However, with their massive size and reliance on fossil fuels, these vehicles have earned a reputation as some of the worst polluters on the road. But just how polluting are semi-trucks, and what can be done to reduce their impact on the environment? We will answer all these questions in today's video. Stay tuned till the end of the video because we will tell you some facts that you've probably never heard before. Imagine a semi-truck as a giant, diesel-powered dragon, spewing flames and smoke as it makes its way down the highway. While it may not be quite as dramatic as that, the reality is that these vehicles are serious polluters. In fact, if semi-trucks were people, they would be the ones who leave the lights on all day, never recycle, and drive a gas-guzzling SUV to the corner store. But don't worry, we're not here to shame the trucks. After all, we all love trucks. Instead, let's take a closer look at the impact they have on the environment and what we can do to make things better. To understand the environmental impact of semi-trucks, it's important to first understand what they are and how they work. Semi-trucks, also known as tractor-trailers or 18-wheelers, are large commercial vehicles used for hauling goods over long distances. They typically consist of a tractor, which contains the engine and cab, and a trailer, which contains the cargo. Semi-trucks can vary in size and weight, but most are around 70 feet long and weigh up to 80,000 pounds. Semi-trucks are typically powered by diesel engines, which burn fossil fuels to generate power. These engines emit a range of pollutants into the atmosphere, including nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and carbon dioxide. Nitrogen oxides contribute to the formation of smog and acid rain, while particulate matter can cause respiratory problems and other health issues. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. The environmental impact of semi-trucks is significant. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, the transportation sector is responsible for about 29% of greenhouse gas emissions in the United States, with heavy-duty trucks being a major contributor. In fact, semi-trucks are responsible for a larger percentage of greenhouse gas emissions than aeroplanes or ships. A study by the Health Effects Institute found that exposure to fine particulate matter from diesel engines was responsible for 45,000 premature deaths in the United States in 2015 alone. Let us understand the type of pollution caused by semi-trucks. Semi-trucks, as we just discussed, are responsible for a lot of air pollution, which leads to environmental problems. But that's not it. They are also responsible for noise and water pollution. The loud noise from their engines, brakes, and tires can be a nuisance for people living near highways and can disrupt sleep and other activities. Prolonged exposure to high levels of noise can also cause hearing loss and other health problems. Semi-trucks can cause water pollution in several ways. Spills of oil and fuel can contaminate waterways and harm aquatic life. Truck washing and maintenance can also contribute to water pollution if wastewater is not properly treated. These two problems may not sound as big as global warming or air pollution, but in today's world where literally every technology produced by human beings is making us more and more dependent on natural resources, we can't avoid a single factor when it comes to pollution. Semi-trucks also contribute to climate change in other ways. They consume large amounts of fuel, which leads to the release of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. The use of fossil fuels in transportation is a major contributor to global warming, and reducing emissions from vehicles is a critical step in addressing this problem. Have you been enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep updated with the latest developments in trucking technology and be the first one to know when we release a new video about the future of trucking around the world. The problem does not end here. Semi-trucks are also responsible for polluting the biggest resource on our planet, the human race. There are severe health impacts faced by not only truck drivers, but also common citizens due to heavy trucks. Some of these problems are: Number 1. Respiratory problems. One of the most significant health impacts of semi-trucks is respiratory problems. The emissions from these vehicles contain nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and other pollutants that can harm the respiratory system. Exposure to these pollutants can lead to a range of problems, including asthma, chronic bronchitis, and emphysema. Studies have shown that people living near highways with heavy truck traffic have a higher risk of respiratory problems than those living in areas with less traffic. Number 2. Cardiovascular diseases. The emissions from semi-trucks can also have an impact on cardiovascular health. The particulate matter in diesel exhaust has been linked to heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. Long-term exposure to these pollutants can also lead to an increased risk of heart attack and other cardiovascular events. In addition, the noise pollution caused by semi-trucks can also contribute to stress, which is a risk factor for heart disease. Number 3. Cancer. Another serious health concern associated with semi-trucks is cancer. The emissions from these vehicles contain carcinogens, including diesel exhaust, which has been classified as a Group 1 carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. This means that there is sufficient evidence to conclude that diesel exhaust causes lung cancer in humans. Other types of cancer that have been linked to exposure to diesel exhaust include bladder cancer and leukemia. Number 4. Hearing loss. In addition to the health impacts of pollution, truck drivers themselves face a range of health issues related to their job. One of the most significant problems is hearing loss. The noise levels inside a semi-truck cab can reach up to 90 decibels, which is equivalent to standing next to a lawnmower or motorcycle. Prolonged exposure to this level of noise can lead to hearing loss and other hearing problems. Number 5. Obesity and other health problems. Truck drivers also face a higher risk of obesity and other health problems related to their sedentary lifestyle. Long hours spent sitting behind the wheel can lead to weight gain, which can contribute to a range of health problems, including diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. In addition, the irregular schedules and long hours of driving can lead to sleep deprivation, which can have a range of negative health impacts, including an increased risk of accidents. To address the environmental impact of semi-trucks, regulators have implemented emission standards and fuel efficiency standards. The EPA has established a series of emissions regulations for heavy-duty trucks that are phased in over time, with the goal of reducing emissions of nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and other pollutants. Additionally, the EPA has established fuel efficiency standards for heavy-duty trucks, which aim to reduce the amount of fuel consumed by these vehicles. There are also initiatives to encourage the adoption of alternative fuels, such as natural gas and electricity, for semi-trucks. Electric semi-trucks are becoming more common, with major manufacturers investing in the technology. However, the adoption of cleaner technologies in the transportation industry faces challenges, such as the high cost of electric trucks and the lack of charging infrastructure. Despite these challenges, the future of semi-trucks is likely to be shaped by emerging technologies such as electric and autonomous trucks. Electric trucks have the potential to significantly reduce emissions, and advancements in battery technology could make them more cost-competitive with diesel trucks. Autonomous trucks could also improve fuel efficiency by reducing the need for human drivers, although they present their own set of challenges, such as concerns about safety and job displacement. The adoption of cleaner technologies in the transportation industry could have far-reaching economic and social implications. While a shift towards cleaner transportation would benefit the environment and public health, it could also impact industries and communities that rely on the traditional transportation model. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video. If you learned something from it, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button and comment down below which trucker subject we should discuss next. If you want to watch a similar video about other interesting trucks, click on this video. This was your favorite road cowboy Adam, and I will see you in the next one.